US President Donald Trump has ramped up his harsh criticism of NATO in recent weeks against the backdrop of the war in Iran, going as far as threatening to pull out of the alliance after European countries and other Western partners refused to actively take part. Trump called the alliance a paper tiger after NATO countries didn't respond to his calls to assemble a naval force to help reopen the Strait of Hormuz. Trump's comments have sparked confusion online as to how a country can launch the process to leave the alliance. So what do the rules actually say? Article 13 of the 1949 North Atlantic Treaty says that to leave, a country needs to formally notify the US, which then lets all the other members know. It will then officially withdraw a year later. So it seems straightforward enough for European countries and Canada, subject to their own domestic laws and processes, but how could the US quit the alliance? Under the North Atlantic Treaty, the US acts as both a member and the depositary of the alliance, meaning that it manages the treaty texts and handles accession and withdrawal notifications. Essentially, the US government would have to notify the US Department of State of its intention to withdraw. It would then fulfill its usual obligation of letting all the other members know. In theory, the US could remain NATO's depositary without being a member, but the remaining countries would likely vote through an amendment to the treaty to give those duties to someone else. In 2023, then-President Joe Biden signed legislation blocking a president from quitting the alliance unless they're backed by a two-thirds majority in the Senate. Nevertheless, even without an official exit, some commentators have warned that the US could instead apply further pressure on NATO, such as restricting its military exercises and refusing to honor the Mutual Defense Clause, fundamentally damaging the way the alliance works.